fresh off his first full week as USC's new athletic director, Mike Bohn has joined me here at Heritage Hall today. Mike, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you. It's a privilege to be with our student leaders that have the ability to really keep the heartbeat of the Trojans alive.
So tell me, it's been a hard year for USC athletics with scandal. What made this job appealing to you?
Well, it all starts with a standard that represents USC, a competitive standard, a national championship type standard, and the ability to represent that, and obviously having the ability to work with President Helton and her incredible team and her influence quickly is inspiring to be a part of.
How do you plan to propel the Trojans forward in the future in light of this?
Well, it all starts with driving and competitive spirit together. And I think it's important to ensure that we have all of our leaders, all of our donors, our fans, our students, our alumni, the community, the staff, everybody working together through an alignment of competitive spirit that represents USC. And I've sensed that from day one here, and I certainly get it from President Helton and others. And I think that clear direction is very, very helpful for all of us.
We have a lot of energy on campus this week because it's rivalry week. We're taking on UCLA in the Coliseum on Saturday. How excited are you?
Well, I get excited again when you have an opportunity to take cookies to those that are guarding our treasured assets here on campus, and to take something to those students, and they're excited and they're proud of what they're representing this week. It's contagious, and I enjoy that. And I think that's why it's going to be imperative to build a connection through sports. Sports should be a rallying point. It's not the most important thing on campus, but it's a critical part of our overall sense of pride and spirit. It is a rallying point. It's when we come together. And I think a rivalry week does that in spades, and that's why I'm excited to be a part of it.
You mentioned cookies. We actually got a chance to talk to the Hellenes on the Trojan Knights, and they were very grateful for the sweets you dropped off. What did you talk to them about? I
just talked to them about how much we appreciate what they do. I mean, they are investing in our sense of pride and spirit and being Trojans. And I think that is critical for us, especially as we talked earlier in our interview. You talk a little bit about some of the challenges and things that have happened, but it's all now about trying to ensure that we can channel the energy and the passion. And when the students are out dedicating themselves and their time and their commitment to ensuring that our traditions are protected and people identify how important those things are to us, I think that is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
So in terms of USC football, there have been rumors and sources about Clay Helton potentially leaving next week. So what do you have to say in terms of that?
Well, it's a rivalry week, and it'd be premature to talk about anything like that at this time. Our football team is practicing very, very hard this week. They're all committed. They understand the challenge of the game, and they want to finish strong, and that's our expectation. So we're going to do everything we can to help them finish strong. So we are locked in on trying to ensure our football team's ready to play against a very explosive offensive team that's shown the ability to move the ball a lot. And you know what? I really plead with our fans and our students to build an intensity of interest and support of our team on Saturday. We're playing in our building, in our historic stadium, our Coliseum. Let's ensure we're bringing that Trojans pride and spirit and determination and that real fight on competitiveness to support our team and help them. And I think we'll be surprised how our young men respond to that.
Well, all the Trojan fans hope to see you in the Coliseum on Saturday. We can't wait for the UCLA-USC rivalry game. Again, Mike, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you. Fight on.
Fight on, and back to you guys in the studio.